guys, welcome back to AV Creators. Today we have a Python video up for you. Now today we're gonna show you interest calculator. It can calculate both simple interest and compound interest when we borrow a loan from a bank. So that's how it works. If you don't know the formula of simple interest or compound interest, it's PTR by 100, and for compound interest it's P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power time. Now let's see how to do this in Python. Alright, let me open it up. Alright guys, so let's start. Now I'm going to import time first. As I said previously, this adds a nice effect to your program. And now next we're gonna ask input from the user for his principal amount, for his time, and for his rate of interest. So the principal amount is always going to be in numbers, right? So this is something new. We haven't shown this in our previous videos. For in case the input the user will give for this particular P is an integer only, then you can put int bracket open input again bracket open enter your principal amount please. So now what this basically does is that it won't accept a text value as an input. We don't want a text value as an input now, do we? It can't calculate if the value input is a text. So if we put int, it won't accept any text values. It will accept only integers or numbers. Now here after this colon, it's good to give a space so that when the user is typing their input, it looks good. Now the next, now we're gonna put time dot sleep for 2 seconds. As I said before, it's just an effect. It's completely up to you if you want to add it or not. Now this is a time. Time is also gonna be in the integers only. Int input enter your time please, and let's just specify that it's in years so that they don't get confused and end up entering 2 years and the program doesn't work properly. So double bracket close. Now let's just again put the time dot sleep for another 2 seconds. Now comes the rate of interest, which is again gonna be in integers only. So enter your rate of interest per annum. This is normally how the banks charge it, so we'll just keep it like that, and again close. Now after this, let's again put time dot sleep, this time for 3 seconds probably. Yeah, now we have to ask the user whether they want to calculate simple interest or compound interest. We don't know what they want, right? So we need to know that. But now this is going to be in text, so we'll just assign this as X. Now this won't be number, so don't put int. If you put int, then the code won't work properly. Input, do you want to calculate simple S or compound C interest? Now you must be thinking why I put S or C. Normally, usually, many times what happens when somebody is running a code and instead they want to type simple interest, let's say. Now they type in a hurry and they end up missing the letter I or the letter P, or maybe they type something wrong, some spelling wrong, and the program ends up not working, and that's a huge problem. So if you're just gonna type S or C, it's gonna be much easier both for the program and for you to understand. Now this is again a new command. No, this is not new. This time.sleep is not new. You know that. But after this, if x is equal to double equal to, because this is, we are asking if it's equal to if x is equal to s. Now what it will do is, now the x value has been stored, right? Whatever the user types, the value has been stored. If he types s, it's stored as s, and if he types c, it's stored as c. Now in the next part, if x is equal to s, if the user typed s, then then it's gonna calculate simple interest, right? So simple interest SI is equal to P asterisk, which stands for into T into R divided by 100. This is a simple interest formula. Now the SI is calculated, and now let's just print your total interest is, comma, without colon, SI, comma, yeah, no comma, just leave it there. Then again print you will have to pay a total of. Now here what this is that the total amount you'll have to pay back to the bank will be the principal amount plus this interest, right? So we're just gonna put that SI plus P. Alright, now we'll print that. Here let's just add a time dot sleep for 2 seconds. Now the first part is done. Let's just leave a line. Now if x is equal to c, remember to put s and c in enclosed quotes, okay? Otherwise the program will think it's a number and it won't work. There will be a lot of confusion for Python. Now the formula for compound interest is CI, which is equal to P into bracket open 1 plus R divided by 100 whole to the power. For whole to the power, it's a double asterisk, the symbol, time. If you don't know this formula, then just go check it out once. This is the formula for calculating compound interest, and now that's calculated and stored in the CI value. Now let's again print your total interest is your total interest is what is it? What was it? CI, right? Yeah, CI, and close quotes, close the brackets. Now again a time dot sleep for 2 seconds. Again print. Just a second. Yeah, right. Now print your you have to pay a of the total is again CI plus 15. Get it? Okay, so that's pretty much the code. Now this code will basically ask the user for if he wants to calculate simple interest or compound interest. It's gonna ask them for their principal amount, for the time they've taken it, for the rate of interest they've taken it, and once it's all done, it's gonna give them both their total interest and the total amount they have to pay. I'll just run it and show you. Alright guys, I've saved it and opened it. Enter your principal amount. Remember the first statement. Let's say the principal amount is 500. You can type anything. I'm just gonna stick with the very small amount. It can calculate incredibly huge amounts, Python. So you can just type anything you want and you can check it out if it's correct or wrong. The rate of interest, let's keep it 10%. Don't type percent, just keep it simple. Alright, now let's stick with simple interest first. Let's do simple interest, and your total interest is 100 rupees. You have to pay a total of 600. See that, guys? So that is simple interest. You can check it out by calculating it on your own, if it's working correct or not. So yeah, that's simple interest. Let's check out compound interest now. So this is we're gonna do this again with the same values for compound interest. My time will be, let's see, 2 years. Yeah, and this is 10. Now this time I want C. That's my total interest, and that's my total amount that I'll have to pay. So this is the compound interest. You can calculate it. These are very small amounts. It's not that big a calculation. You can do it using calculator or on your own, and you can check if this is correct. So that's it, guys. This is how you calculate simple interest and compound interest using Python. This can be very useful when you don't have much time to spend for calculations and you urgently need to borrow a loan or something. So if you like this video, if you found this helpful, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment for what you want us to do next. We will surely try to do whatever you want. And if you have a doubt, email us at creabiters@gmail.com. that is there in the description below. So bye guys, be ready for our next video, and keep watching.